Very good morning, dear students. Dear students, we are discussing history from chapter 2, that is from trade to territory. And in our last period, we discussed about the Battle of Plassey, and which was won by, or it was the victory was on the part of British. And the Battle of Plassey was fought due to the conflict between the Nawabs of Bengal and the British, the East India Company, because East India Company, they wanted to extend their trade, and also they wanted the Nawabs to reduce the taxes for their trade, but the Nawabs of Bengal, they refused to do so, and that has led the conflict between the British and the Nawab. And after Alivardi Khan death, the Sirajuddaulah became the Nawab of Bengal, and that time the Battle of Plassey was fought in 1757, and after that the battle, it started to continue, because the Battle of Plassey was being it was owned by, or it was, the victory was on the part of British, but again there was conflict between the Nawab Sirajuddaulah, who was the then Nawab, and again it has led to another battle, which is known as Battle of Buxar. And today we are going to discuss about Battle of Buxar. So it was after the defeat of Plassey, when the British, they have been victorious for the Battle of Plassey, and Sirajuddaulah was assassinated. Assassinated means murdered. He was murdered for the political reason. So after Sirajuddaulah was assassinated, and Mir Jafar was made the Nawab, and Mir Jafar was promised by the Britishers to give him the title of Nawab of Bengal, because they wanted Sirajuddaulah to get defeated, and it was Mir Jafar who helped the Britishers to do so, and that's why the Britishers, they promised Mir Jafar to make the Nawab of Bengal. So after defeating the Battle of Plassey, Sirajuddaulah was being killed. He was murdered in the Battle of Plassey, and Mir Jafar became the new Nawab of Bengal. But Mir Jafar was a puppet ruler, because the entire power was actually in the hand of British, but he was just for a namesake. Mir Jafar was the Nawab of Bengal. So Mir Jafar was just a puppet in the hands of Britishers. That's why it is said like that, because Mir Jafar, he could not take any decision by himself, as he was made Nawab by the Britishers first. So that's why he was just a puppet ruler. He used to do whatever the Britishers advised to do. Okay, so in 1764 the Battle of Buxar was fought. So in 1757 Battle of Plassey was fought, and after that in 1764 the Battle of Buxar was fought between the British, then Mir Kazim, who became the next Nawab after death of who became the next Nawab after Mir Jafar. So now till the 1764 Mir Kazim became the new Nawab. Okay, and when Mir Kazim denied the privilege given to Britishers, again the same way, Mir Kazim, actually he was son-in-law of Mir Jafar. So by that way he became the new Nawab after Mir Jafar. So Mir Kazim was also asked for the same privileges, to reduce the duties, or you could say taxes, for the trade, for expansion of trade. So these privileges or concessions, it was asked by the Britishers, East India Company, which was being refused by Mir Kazim, and due to that reason, due to the refusal of the privileges which was asked by the Britishers, there was Battle of Plassey fought. So Mir Kazim abolished the trade duty for everyone, not only for British, but trade duty means it is the taxes, or the which they have to pay. So Mir Kazim abolished, he reduced, or he completely abolished the trade duty or taxes, not only for British, even for the other trade holders also. okay, and transferred his capital from Murshidabad. Now he also, Mir Kazim, initially the Murshidabad, which is in West Bengal, it was the capital for the Battle of Buxar. So he shifted, or he changed, or he transferred the capital Murshidabad to Munger. But this was against the interest of British. British does not want to want the Mir Kazim to do so. In fact, he wanted Murshidabad as the capital, but uh, Mir Kazim have transferred his capital from Murshidabad to Munger, which was against the British interest. And in this battle, Mir Kazim, the Nawab, the next Nawab. So in this battle, means in Battle of Buxar, Mir Kazim, the Nawab of Bengal, then Sujaudullah, it is not Sirajudullah, it is different Nawab. So Sujaudullah, then the Nawab of, who was the Nawab of Awadh, and Shah Alam, the Mughal king. So Mir Kazim, who was the Nawab of Bengal, and Sujaudullah, who was the Nawab of Awadh, and Shah Alam, the Mughal king, they fought against the British, and British force were led by the Hector Munro. Hector Munro was also the commander-in-chief. Okay, he was the army commander-in-chief. So under his like under him, the British army forces were under him, and he was the leader for that, commander-in-chief. And it was the Battle of Buxar was fought between these Nawabs and British force, which was led by the Hector Munro. Okay, then in this battle, British again became the victorious. So in Battle of Plassey also, it was British who was victorious, and even in Battle of Buxar was also the British was the victorious, and they decided to control the territory by their own. Now again another battle also, it was owned by, or it was the victory was on the part of British. So now they have decided to control even for the entire territory. So in 1765, the Mughal emperor appointed the company as the Diwan. Diwan means who has the royal power. Okay, so in 1765, the Mughal emperor, as because the Britishers, they become the powerful now, they were in every battle they have been victorious. So there was a fear even among the Mughal emperor also. So that is the reason in 1765, so that there should not be any other battle. So Mughal emperor, Mughal emperor had appointed the East India Company as the Diwan of the provinces. Diwan of the provinces means who can make rules for a particular territory, who has the power. So Diwan of the provinces of Bengal they become, and then sorry, just 1 minute, yeah, they become Diwan of the provinces. They were appointed as, and they also got the Diwani rights. Diwani rights means the royal rights, the power, the entire power for making new rules, to rule over the territory, rights over Bihar and Orissa also. West Bengal, because they were already in West Bengal, along with that they also got the Diwani rights, or the rights of royal power to rule the territory of Bihar and Orissa. And Diwan means, you can see the definition here. Diwan basically refers to the person administrating revenue and finance in the province. Okay, so they got the financial ruling power as well as revenue collection. This was all done by the British East India Company. So now they become more powerful, and they started now ruling the territory. They came for the purpose of trade, but now they become the territory ruler, because they have been victorious for 2 battles till now. Alright, so this is all about the Battle of Buxar. So today we have discussed about the Battle of Buxar, which was fought after Battle of Plassey was being victorious by the Britishers, and it was fought between the Nawab of Bengal, Mir Kazim, and along with him Nawab of Awadh, who was known as Sujaudullah, then Nawab of Mughal emperor, who was known as Mughal king, who was known as Shah Alam, They were against Britishers, and British army was led by Hector Munro. And uh, Battle of Buxar was also it was owned by the British itself, and it was uh, Battle of Buxar which was fought in 1764. All right, so this is all about Battle of Buxar. I hope you have understood. Please go through the points and it will be helpful for you. Okay students, thank you so much.